Assalamualaikum and good morning everybody. Okay, I'm glad to welcome you all to our Coursera meeting. So, first of all, I would like to we all to receive Al-Fatihah. Okay, thank you for being present today. So, can we call this meeting in order?
Sure, you can.
Sure, you can.
Alright, so for your information, Miss Wani will be our secretary for this meeting. Miss Wani, can you share the notice and agenda to all the members?
On the screen, I have present the notice and agenda. Can anyone see?
Yes.
Wani.
Okay. Okay. So, is there any apology for absence for today's meeting?
No apologies, Mr. Syahmi. Anyone is here right now.
Alright. Thank you. So, we can proceed to the next, which is regarding the minutes from the previous meeting. Is there any amendment?
No, Mr. Syahmi.
Anybody else to add?
No, Mr. Syahmi.
No, Mr. Syahmi.
Alright, thank you. Can someone propose the minutes to be passed as a true record?
I propose the minutes to be passed as a true record.
And I second the motion.
Alright, now moving on to the matter arising. Is there any matters? Anyone?
Yes, Mr. Syahmi. There is a slight amendment for the date of webinar, which is from 29 December to 22 December 2021. Anyhow, the time and duration for the webinar remain constant as per our discussion.
Alright, thank you, Ani.
I would like to add, Mr. Syahmi, the management has approved our proposal, but the cost limited for 100 ringgit only for the whole program. Maybe we can discuss about this later regarding the cost distribution for all activity price.
Alright, will do.
Mr. Syahmi,
Yes?
I have an issue regarding the activities to be finalized for the event. There are eventually 4 activities. Activity we have agreed to be held during the webinar. Since the cost has been cut, I think we need to eliminate 1 activities between riddle or crossword.
Alright, so which one do you guys think? We need to do the riddle or the crossword? Anyone? Yes?
Riddle.
Speak louder, please.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yes, yes, okay.
I think riddle is better.
Alright. Anyone?
Yes, I agree with Miss NURUL. Crossword is quite complicated.
Right. Yes, I agree with Miss NURUL and Miss HAYAH suggestion.
Kindly noted all of the matter arising. We will find the solution later soon. So now, let's focus on the agenda of meeting. As stated in the notice, the purpose of this meeting are as follows. So, details of event is handled by Ms. SYAZMI. Our presentation handled by Ms. Siti Nurain. Presentation of slide, Ms. HAYAH. Event, activity on event, Muhammad Nabil. Cost accounting, Amirul Ikhwan, Mr. Amirul Ikhwan. Publicity, Mr. Amirul SYAZMI. Prize ceremony, myself. and any business. Okay, date of next meeting. Moving on.
Let's get started with detail of event. As per schedule, the event will be conducted on 29 December, Wednesday, 9:50 to 10:30. Since I have said early, there is a changes in terms of the date of webinar. Then the new dates approved by the management is 22 December 2021, Wednesday. The time is a schedule.
All right. Thank you, Ani.
Note with the date. So what kind of platform should we use for the webinar?
Any idea from you guys?
I suggest using Microsoft Teams since we are already familiar with that platform.
Yes, I agree with Mr. Nabil. But how many participants can Microsoft Teams support? And is there anyone who can navigate the platform during our webinar?
We shall take all those we shall take all those doubt into consideration. We shall look further into that.
There are also other platforms that can be considered, which are Google Meet and Zoom Meeting, but Google Meet and Zoom Meeting has a 45-minute per session.
I think Microsoft Teams is the best choice since it can create almost 300 participants and long extended time limit.
Okay. Any argument from anyone on the chosen platform?
No, we agree.
Great choice.
So who will be assigned to navigate the platform?
I would like to volunteer myself for this role.
All right, good. Anyone against this?
Oh,
No.
No.
All right. Okay, moving on. Let's discuss who will present the webinar. So, as stated in our report, there will be 4 panelists and 1 moderator. Am I right?
Yeah.
As I previously agreed, in our last meeting, Ms. HAYAH, Mr. Nabil, Mr. SYAHMI will be panelists and she will be represent as a moderator.
Yes, Mr. Amirul, we have divided the sharing session into 4 parts. Part 1 is about the introduction and objective of Coursera. The second part is about Coursera target market. The next panel, we elaborate on credentials of the Coursera platform, and the last, we elaborate on courses offered.
Good work. We are done with that part.
I think I have a suggestion.
Please,
How
please.
about we use PowerPoint or Canvas slide presentation so that the audience can visualize what we are talking about and gain a better understanding.
Good, good. Well, what do you guys think?
Ms. Gani, how do you think about these things? We are the one who are assigned to prepare the slide.
well, I and Ms. HAYAH have drafted the slide. As you can see on the screen, there are total of 8 slides will be present, and the last slide will be video. How to register for a Coursera course. Ms. HAYAH, I think you can elaborate more on detail of the slide.
Yeah, sure. We have chosen to use Canva as our slide presentation since it is more interactive. As you can see on the slide, it is quite interactive and could attract the participant to concentrate on our presentation, and it is easy to navigate. As I mentioned, basically there are 4 parts. The panelists can choose which part they would like to explain. And the slide covered all the information written in the report, but in more comprehensive way.
I can help you guys to contribute the ideas. So if there is anything else you guys would like to add on slide presentation. Anyhow, I have a question about activities that will be implemented during the program. So how about the activity teams? What have you guys prepared?
That's good teamwork. We should like to propose a few activity to be conducted during the webinar with quiz, lucky draw, riddle, and crossword. Mr. Nabil, I think you can elaborate more on this.
Yes, sure. For the quiz, maybe we will be using quizzes apps containing 10 questions. Meanwhile, the name of for the lucky draw will be processed by the attendance team, which is myself and Tan. But there is an issue between riddle and crossword activities. Which one we should choose between these two, since there is cost reduction? We need to eliminate one activity.
I think we better choose riddle as we need a system or apps to generate the crossword and the winner for the game, which I think it is quite complicated to handle. For instance, riddle is simple as we just can ask the participants and they can answer to us via two-way communication on Teams.
Sorry to bother. Is the quizzes question is done? May I see it?
Yes, I think for the riddle questions, we can give the question through the Google form or maybe other apps that we might think applicable. So I will show the draft of the quizzes. I will share screen first. So this is a Coursera platform for quizzes. So as we can start. So for join, so I have to log in first.
Alright. Okay. So the question is done lah.
Yes. So there will be have 8 question for the right now. So we will add more in the future.
Alright. Thank you. So, Danish, do you have anything to say on this?
That's a good progress. I think for the lucky draw, we may use the wheel of name to generate the participant name. It is easy to use the navigate. Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Can you demonstrate?
Basically, we can get the name list from the attendance, then upload into this apps, and it's ready to generate the lucky name. It is simple as that. Like that.
So, like the pusing.
I can consider you.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Nabil, sorry.
I can consider your idea, Mr. Danish. By the way, any opinion on what time we should conduct the activities? Is it in between webinar or after webinar sharing session?
I think the quiz lucky draw should be conducted after the sharing session, so that the audience can have better insight on what we are discussing.
Yes.
We all
agree.
I agree.
We almost look into the cost involved, the price distribution. It is an important element. What is our expected cost for the whole program?
Thanks for asking, Ms. Wani. So I am the person who is in charge of a financial section. I have proposed a budget of 240 ringgit, but only 100 ringgit only has been approved by UNIKL. So I will show the details of pricing for the before and after approval from the UNIKL. So I will share first.
Okay, please share.
I will share screen first. So this is our plan as a before this. So we plan a quiz prize is for 60 ringgit budget. For eSport token is 120 ringgit. For lucky draw is 60 ringgit. But after approval from the management, so we have finalized the budget that we estimate is quiz prize is 45 ringgit. Esports token is 35 ringgit and lucky draw is 20 ringgit. For the quiz prize, I will show the details. So the quiz prize, we have 3 winners, and the winner we divide into the 3 people, and the budget provided is 45 ringgit. So the first place is 20 ringgit, second place is 50 ringgit, third place is 10 ringgit. So the next prizes is esports token. For the esports token is for activity like riddles. So we will give prizes like a token with the budget provided is 35 ringgit. And if the participant is not interested in esports token, we will exchange the price in the form of money or equivalent to the value of the esports token. So the riddle is for the first place is 20 ringgit, second place is 10 ringgit, and third place is 5 ringgit. For the lucky draw, as an organizer, we have to find 2 winners. So the budget that we allocate is 20 ringgit. So the total budget is 100 ringgit for this webinar.
All right, thank you, Amirul, for the explanation. Settle the cost issue. So next, we proceed to the publicity team. Mr. AZRI and SYAZMI, how was the progress on the poster and e-certificate of appreciation?
We have finalized design for the poster and certificate as per all agreed.
I see.
But we need to spend a little bit on the words used on the poster. Since Madam said she use attractive words to attract participants.
Can you show the poster and certificate? Have you done it?
Yes, correct. I can confirm almost 80% are done with the poster. Meanwhile, the attendance detail will be generated by Google Form that we have attached through the invitation link given.
I see. Very good.
This is a poster.
The attendant.
Sorry.
Oh, this is the option of
that we have prepared.
Oh, you already got the certificate?
Yes, Mr. Syahmi, yes.
Okay, very good. Good job.
Well, the certificate looks really nice. So our clothing for the webinar will be the prize distribution, right? So who will be conducted the part of that event?
Yes. It will be me and Miss Wani. Will announce the winner. All of the activity accompanied by my last speech. So maybe the winner for the first and the second activity will be announced by Miss Wani, and I will manage for the lucky draw. Wani, did you get that?
Oh, kindly note, Mr. Syahmi.
All right. So I think that's all. But so shall we close this discussion and continue to any other business?
I think we have an issue about our attire during the webinar.
Well, I guess we should use a formal attire. Everyone agree?
Yes, Mr.
Syahmi.
Okay, thank you. So for our next item is date. time and online platform for the next meeting.
Mr. Syahmi, for the next meeting
Yes.
will be on 15 December, Wednesday, 9 p.m. until 10 p.m. Via Google Meet platform. I will send notice if there are any changes.
Okay. Anything else? No? Well then, thank you for coming. Will someone propose the meeting to be adjourned?
Yes, I propose the meeting to be adjourned.
Okay. Seconder?
I second the motion.
Okay, thank you. So before we adjourn this meeting, let's recite Surah As. Tasbih kafarah Surah As.
Amin Rabbal Alamin.
Thank you, Mr. Syahmi.
Okay,
Okay.
that's all for today. Have a nice day.
Thank
Alright,
you.
thank you,
Bye.
Syahmi.
See you soon.
Thank you, Mr. Syahmi and all.
Thank you, Mr. Shami.